Steve, 2-1 at home to Solihull this evening. What's your assessment of the match?
Well, Solihull have had an unbelievable season. You know, they've probably been the team of the season when you look at. They were in a similar position to us at the start of the season, and certainly in the bookmakers' stakes. So they've had a great season. They've scored lots of goals, and you can see why. They're very dynamic. They're very physical. They're very quick, and they play the style of football that suits them. You know, there's teams in the league do play that way, but I think they're the best I've seen at it. So first half, they had a chance within 10 seconds again, but in fairness, sometimes you've got to hold your hands up in football. It was the most unbelievable cross, and Pearsie made the first of what ended up being a number of great saves. They hit the bar in the first half from distance, just good technique again, not a lot we could do about it, but the goal is very disappointing. I wouldn't say it's a free header, but we're nowhere near tight enough to make a challenge or to stop the guy heading it towards the goal, so that was really disappointing at half time. We still played well. It's in spells. You know, I was quite pleased with a lot of the stuff we did tonight. We tried a different bit of personnel in there, and I thought Tom Devitt was excellent tonight. You know, he's not played for a long time, but we knew that they were going to be very direct. We tried to play with 3 defenders and 2 sort of wing backs who are defensive minded, but they actually attacked quite well as well. So all in all, I don't think we played terribly, but we didn't pick up a second ball, which was the last thing I said before we came out at half time, in and around the box. And they've got quality. Darren Carter's a quality player. You know, I played with him at West Brom a long time ago. He's a good footballer, and he's scored lots of goals like that. And he just put one in the top bin. And you know, we just didn't have that quality tonight. We had a lot of good stuff, but we just didn't have that out and out quality in and around the box that we needed. And we got a penalty, and we kept going. And it's been a tough 3 games, and it's not going to get any easier the next game. But these lads have given me everything again, and they've tried to play the right way. I was really pleased with Tom White again tonight. You know, he's devastated because he loves playing football, and I thought, apart from obviously Pearsie, who needs the accolades, I thought Tom was arguably the best player on the pitch tonight.
Yeah, do you feel 2-1 was a fair reflection of the game?
Well, I thought we kept going. Yeah, as I say, the dynamic, and I don't think we dealt with the second balls particularly well. And Pearsie came into play probably 3 or 4 times 1v1, which is not ideal, but he stood up really well, and we got a little bit of luck with a penalty which we hadn't got. But all in all, we probably didn't do enough to win it because we didn't test their keeper enough.
Was it encouraging enough, the improvement from the weekend, particularly the first half?
Well, I think both games have been when you go behind to sides like this, they do kill the game. It is quite difficult. But I thought we played more like it for whole 90 minutes today. And I think if we'd have played anything like that for 90 minutes on Saturday, we'd have came away with 3 points. But that's in the past now. You know, the lads have certainly done a lot better tonight. And as I say, we're still down to the bare bones really. But we've got a bit of time now to hopefully get players back.
You've touched on it before, but Solihull up to 3rd in the league now. What's your assessment of them?
I was impressed. You know, as I say, that's not particularly the style of football I would play. But then we haven't got the personnel to do that, and we've said that many a times. No, we can't play that way. But they've found a way to play. As I say, they've got great athleticism. Blissett's an absolute beast up top physically. Wright's a very clever striker who's always on the shoulder. Hilton's very good in and around his feet, great work ethic. So they all complement each other very well, and they've got good footballers in midfield and good athletes all over the pitch. So, you know, I'm not surprised they've done that well, and I don't think, you know, I can't if they keep fit and they keep going the way they're going, they might just well be the surprise team.
Yeah, and now going into the 11-day break, what's the message to the players?
I just said to them there, you know, if we keep believing in the way we play, and we get that, you know, we get the bodies back and we get that belief back, and we get, you know, we need to be a bit more of a goal threat at the minute. And we're playing a lot of good stuff, but as I say, we haven't tested the keeper that much in the last 3 games, which we need to try and address. But you know, when you lose Luke Armstrong, Luke Molyneux, Greg Ollie, Scotty Barrow, who are all sort of, you know, big goal threats and forward-thinking players, you know, you're going to struggle in a team that hasn't got a massive amount of numbers, you know. So, as I say, we're down to 16 players today. Everybody was involved that was fit. We didn't need Ben tonight, and then that's what we've got, and that's what we've got to get on with.
Is there a plan at all for the next 11 days, or will you just be taking it as usual?
No, I think we need to. I think the same players have just came out and played 3 days after 3 days. You know, Mike, for instance. You know, the plan was never really with Mike to play him as often as we have, certainly over the winter spell, because you know he's got ailments a little bit with his hips and groins that he struggles with sometimes if he's playing week after week. But he's just got on with it, and they all have. And unfortunately, we haven't got the rewards since the turn of the new year that we hope to get. But we're still in a great position. There's still a lot of football to be played, and I'm still dead positive.
That's great.
Okay,
thank you.